The day was like any other in the tiny town of Serenity Springs, a picturesque community settled amidst rolling hills and sparkling rivers where life moved at the pace of a lazy river. That is, until news of an impending storm swept through the town, bringing with it an unexpected guest and memories better left buried. In walks a woman named Ella, whose arrival immediately sends ripples of shock and surprise through the seemingly tranquil town. As she steps off the dusty road onto the wooden porch of what used to be her family's home, her eyes the color of a stormy sea reflect both the turbulent past that brought her back and the determination in her heart. Her gaze sweeps over the town, taking in the rows of quaint houses and the familiar storefronts, each holding silent witness to a history she thought she'd escaped. Her return stirs up a hornet's nest of emotions, unearthing secrets, resentments, and long-buried desires. The townspeople, once her friends and neighbors, now stare at her with a mixture of curiosity, apprehension, and hostility. 8 years have passed since she'd seen this place, and yet everything remains as if she had just stepped away. The weathered wood of the old swing set in the park, the chipped paint on the window sills of her childhood home, the worn grooves on the floorboards of the general store where she had once played hide-and-seek with her brother. The face that greets her at the door is etched with a mixture of surprise and disdain, a mirror to the turmoil within. It's Thomas, her childhood friend, or rather the man he had become, hard-edged and guarded. His friendly eyes replaced by a wary cynicism. He hadn't changed much, she thinks, except for the lines on his face, the ones that spoke of sleepless nights and the shadows in his eyes, the ones that hinted at a past he was trying to outrun. As they stand there, the years melting away, Thomas lets out a breath, a mixture of resignation and disbelief escaping his lips. "What brings you back, Ella?" His voice, once a comforting sound, now grated on her nerves. "I came back to see my family," she replies, her voice steady despite the turmoil within. She finds solace in the one place that seems unchanged, the old oak tree at the edge of town, its gnarled branches reaching towards the sky like supplicating hands, whispering tales of a time when life was simpler. This tree had been her sanctuary as a child, a silent confidant to her dreams and fears. Then there's Sheriff Hayes, a man whose stoic presence had always commanded respect, but who now seemed to embody the town's collective animosity. Their encounter is a study in contrasts, his gruff exterior and her quiet defiance. When he asks her pointed questions about her return, his gaze unwavering. She meets his stare without flinching, her chin held high, her eyes flashing with defiance. As days turn into weeks, Ella delves deeper into the mystery of her family's past. Her quest for the truth leads her through a labyrinth of deceit and danger, unearthing secrets that threaten to tear the town apart. With each passing day, she finds herself drawn deeper into a web of intrigue, forcing her to confront not only the ghosts of her family's past, but also the darkness that lurks in the hearts of men. At the heart of this narrative is the character of Samuel, a drifter who wanders into town, bringing with him an enigmatic charm and a mysterious past. His presence disrupts the fragile peace of Serenity Springs, awakening long-dormant passions and stirring up resentments that threaten to boil over. Samuel becomes a catalyst, forcing the town to confront the darkness that has been festering beneath its seemingly idyllic surface. He is everything the town despises, a reminder of the sins they have tried so hard to forget. Yet Ella sees beyond the hardened exterior, recognizing the pain and loneliness that drive him. Their connection is immediate and profound, a shared understanding that transcends their circumstances. He represents freedom, a life untethered to the expectations and judgments of others. And in him, Ella finds a kindred spirit, someone who, like her, has known the sting of rejection and the ache of a broken past. Samuel embodies the untamed spirit of the West, a rugged individualist who refuses to be confined by the norms and expectations of society. He is a force of nature, as wild and unpredictable as the frontier itself. His very presence challenges the rigid moral code of Serenity Springs, shaking the town to its core. The story takes a dramatic turn when Ella discovers a hidden diary, a chronicle of her grandmother's life that reveals a shocking secret, a hidden heritage that rewrites the family's history and her place in it. The revelation is earth-shattering, forcing Ella to question everything she thought she knew about her past and identity. This discovery not only challenges the town's perception of Ella and her family, but also exposes the hypocrisy and prejudice that have been festering within their seemingly righteous community. As Ella grapples with this newfound truth, the town's hostility towards her reaches a fever pitch. Accusations fly, secrets are exposed, and loyalties are tested. The idyllic facade of Serenity Springs cracks, revealing the dark undercurrents of greed, lust, and betrayal that have been simmering beneath the surface. Amidst this turmoil, Samuel stands by Ella's side, offering her unwavering support and protection. Their bond deepens, evolving into a love that defies the judgment of others. Together, they navigate the treacherous waters of deceit and danger, their love for each other serving as their guiding light in the darkness. The climax of the story is a confrontation between Ella and those who have sought to keep her from the truth. It is a battle not just for justice, but for love, acceptance, and the right to forge her own path in life. In a dramatic showdown, the long-buried secrets of Serenity Springs come to light, exposing the true nature of the townspeople and the lengths they will go to protect their way of life. Ella, armed with the truth and the love of Samuel, stands defiantly against the tide, determined to break free from the shackles of the past and embrace a future of her own design. The ending of the story is both tragic and hopeful. While some characters find redemption and understanding, others are left to face the consequences of their actions. The tragedy lies in the realization that, even in the most picturesque of settings, darkness can lurk in the hearts of men. But it is also a story of hope, a testament to the enduring power of love, truth, and the courage to face one's demons. As the story draws to a close, the reader is left contemplating the complexities of human nature and the enduring strength of the human spirit. The picturesque setting of Serenity Springs serves as a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving, and that even in the most idyllic of places, the shadows of the past can linger. The characters, with their flaws and complexities, become timeless archetypes, reminding us of the darkness that can reside in the human heart, but also the unwavering power of love and resilience. And so we are left with a story that is as haunting as it is beautiful, a tale that echoes the struggles and triumphs of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The memory of the rancher who let the world forget him lives on, not just in the hearts of those who loved him, but in the very fabric of the town he once called home.